Hi, I'm Sheila. Today we're here at Arbor Valley Nursery, and we will be discussing budget-friendly ways to get into landscaping. Landscaping in Colorado can be a rewarding and enjoyable experience, even with a limited budget. Here are some budget-conscious ways to get started landscaping in Colorado. Before you begin landscaping, take some time to plan and design your space. This will help you make the most of your budget by avoiding unnecessary purchases and ensuring that you're using your resources efficiently. Another way to be budget conscious when landscaping is to start with small projects. Instead of making over your entire yard all at once, start with smaller projects that fit within your budget. Focus on specific areas, such as a flower bed, a container garden, or a pathway. This allows you to gradually expand your landscape over time. Seek native and drought-tolerant plants. Select plants that are native to your region or are drought-tolerant and can save you money on water bills as well as maintenance. Native plants are well adapted to the local climate and typically require less water and care once they establish. Another way to save some money when installing a landscape is to plant smaller size containers. Smaller size containers have a lower initial cost as well as typically lower maintenance costs. They generally have smaller root systems, which means they can require less water, fertilization, and pruning. In addition to this, smaller size containers can reduce your plant loss from installation. Plant mortality is a really common concern when installing a landscape, especially during initial stages. Smaller plants tend to have a higher survival rate compared to larger ones. This is because smaller plants can adapt more easily to their new environment, they often experience less transplant shock, and they can establish their root systems a little bit faster. By planting smaller containers, you can minimize the risk of plant loss as well as associated costs of replacing these plants. While there are advantages to planting smaller sized landscape plant containers, it's also essential to consider specific requirements for your project, such as the desired maturity level and immediate impact of the plants. Sometimes, larger plants may be necessary to achieve a specific vision or to provide immediate impact. However, for those who are seeking budget-conscious options, smaller plants can be a cost-effective choice that allows for gradual growth as well as long-term savings. By using these budget-friendly strategies, you can create a beautiful and thriving landscape without breaking the bank.